Do you want more sales? Okay, well, avoid the wrong platforms and then just go with the platforms that actually do work, the sales channels that actually do work. Today in this video, we're gonna go over a few of the sales channels. So look, I know a lot of sales channels out there. People try and then they fail. They wonder what's going on. They wonder if they're stupid. They wonder if the sales channel actually just doesn't work or if they need to do paid ads. And this, so look, on a social media platform, there's what's called organic reach, and then there's paid advertising. There's these two different types here. So right now, what you're seeing right now on YouTube with me, this is organic reach. So this is what YouTube will serve to you or a certain group of people without me paying anything. Now, if I pay YouTube, then all that means is they would send this video out to more people. And the reason why I just want to break that down really quick is because YouTube isn't the only one that does that. All social media sites do that. So look, if you have your laser cutting and laser engraving business on a social media platform and you're doing posts and you're trying to drum up business through post and you're posting things, saying things, making videos, posting pictures, things like that, that's called organic reach. Some people, they are good with using paid ads, but a lot of people, they don't know anything about paid ads. They actually get on Facebook and then they click boost posts and they think that that's enough. Well, it's not. So that's also another reason why people think that this thing doesn't work. They think that social media platforms don't work, and it's because, well, they don't know how to utilize organic the right way and they don't know how to do paid ads the right way, and then they think they're out of luck. So that's actually one of the main reasons I started doing local. My biggest money maker right now is the fundraisers, okay? So local school fundraisers. Now, when I say that, it's local, you wanna go for the lowest hanging fruit first, but you manufacture products and then you put yourself a catalog together, and then, you got your order form, your detail sheet, and then you go to a preschool, a daycare, or private school first. Those are the lowest hanging fruits first. And then once you get some under your belt, you go to public schools, and then you probably have to get some licensing and certifications and things like that. Some places you do need that, some places you don't. But if you network correctly and you meet the right people and you offer a good product, then you could probably just get in there. But anyways, that's the local aspect of it. Now you can do that's probably the best way to do local. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's the best way to do local. But then you got craft fairs, Facebook Marketplace, then you got your Facebook groups, and then I mentioned in another video that you create a Facebook group and you have all these locals join your Facebook group. And the way that you do that is by doing a giveaway. So I've done a few giveaways on mine for door hangers and table signs and different things like that, Christmas tree ornaments. You do giveaways and then you get hundreds of people who are interested in that thing to join your group, but then only one person wins. But then what you do is, and see, I'm just gonna give you some marketing and sales here, but what you do is you say, hey, this is who won, but then you send a mass message to everyone else and you give them a 20% off coupon. Okay, so then they get 20% off their next purchase, and then they buy something from you, and then they're a customer now, So then once they make a sale, then you say, hey, thanks so much for buying this from me. I'm going to give you the highest customer service ever. This is the highest quality ornament or sign you can get. I'm so happy that I get to work with you now. They'll respond, you're welcome, I'm so glad to get it, whatever. You probably should do this once you get them the product. When you get them the product, then it's confirmed that they love the product. Then they write you a testimonial, or they write you a review, they write you a thank you message. You post like the picture of the ornament on your Facebook page. You tag them and say, hey, thank you so much for placing the order with us. Then once you do that, once you make the product, they get the product, they thank you for it, send them a message, or if you have their phone number now, you text them or call or whatever and say, hey, I just want to thank you again. And I also wanted to ask you, because my business works primarily off of just word of mouth and referrals. So do you know anyone who actually likes to buy things like this? They're gonna say yes, no. They're gonna probably say yes. I know, boom, 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 whatever. Then you're gonna say, hey, if I give you 50% off your next order, could you shout me out to 20 of your friends, to 20 people that you know? Could you simply just send them a link to my Facebook group or my Facebook page, my business page? They're going to say, yeah. It's going to give them 50% off. And then you're not asking them to have their family or friends buy anything from you. You're simply just saying, hey, send them the link, have them join the page. So really, like, it's really easy to build this local and organic too. But then if you got the money for it and not much time, then it's easier for you to build via paid advertising. It really just depends on what your goals are and what you want to do. But now, one thing that you don't want to do, you don't want to focus on too many platforms and then dilute your efforts, okay? So for me, I sell 2 places and that's all. Like, there's many places to sell, but I only sell 2. And there's people out there that got their stuff on 6 platforms, 7, 8. And that's just too many, because then you got to go and check all these different platforms. And then you have to know how to post, what to post. You got to like go and do it. You got to have all these different logins, and really it just gets sticky. Okay. It just gets sticky. You got too much effort going out into all the different places, and you can't really focus 100% on one avenue. So you're not really going to crush it the way you want to crush it. So look, this is what I say. I say you focus locally. That's where I started. You focus locally. You do the fundraisers, and I got some videos talking about fundraisers. And then also I do my one-on-one coaching and consulting. Go to the link in my description, set up a 1-hour long coaching call with me. We'll iron out all the details in your business. When we're done with that one call, we're gonna know your niche, where you're gonna go, who you're gonna sell to, what you're gonna sell, your pricing, everything. We're gonna go through all of it. And then you're gonna leave with at least 5 ways to go and sell and make money. You can go online platforms, organic or paid advertising, or on the other hand, you can go local, and then you're gonna sell through Facebook, your Facebook like page, your Facebook group, or you're gonna do fundraisers, all right? Either one of them can work. I prefer the organic route first, and then scaling to the paid advertising so you don't waste too much money. Fundraisers is where it's gonna be at for the most part. But if you're not looking for the easiest route, if you're not looking to sell bulk items to one organization, if you're looking to sell one to many, then that's kind of a harder route you're gonna wanna do online, okay? Thanks for watching.